Fucking, this is like my one area of expertise. Are you kidding me? New Death Battle Pog Champ. New Death Battle Pog Champ. So we're going to be watching this. Ash versus Yugi, Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle. Death Battle is doing their season ender, and it is the matchup everyone has wanted forever. It is Yugi, and I suppose, you know, Atem as well, versus Ash, Blossom, and Joyous Ketchum. I'll just say right now, my money has to be all in on Yugi, obviously, but we will see. Now, recall that this is a power scaling discussion, so you will all probably be irritated by it. Let's hit play.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh, and if you're watching this on Progressies and your name is Death Battle, please, this is official MBT channel.
Question from the playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh?
I want to turn on the subtitles too.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
It's just so YouTube. Their stuff is so YouTube.
This is a big episode. Just look at how long it is. So thanks to our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Yeah, go check out Mad Mushroom's newest game, Night Swarm. It just launched, and it's
Oh, it's Vampire the Masquerade.
all about and horde. Look at that.
Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
Oh, the kids get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash
He also got a Pokemon?
wanted to be a Pokemon master.
Okay.
Though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rivals to be the very best, like no one ever was? Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
So Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu.
I'm hearing all this for the first time. This is all... Okay, I'm turning off the subtitles. Really?
And wait,
I didn't actually know any of
Pikachu
this.
was a lot. The new duo had a rocky start, but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
25 seasons, over 1,200 episodes.
There's no way there have been 25 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! I just don't believe that. 1,200 episodes? I just don't believe that.
And the cornerstone of 2000s culture, Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Ash is equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex.
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
That's also a Pokemon. But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow red enough voltage and you'll regret it. Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in the games can't stop what this Pikachu dishes out.
Yet,
Okay, this is always the funny part of this is like, in any series that's lasted 1 trillion years, everyone just has insane hacks all the time.
somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity.
They're going to be like, that means that the electricity is not very strong.
Over time, Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu!
Iron Tail,
use
right?
Thunderbolt! The
Oh, no.
perfect attack for Okoing flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
so
He's
clearly
trying
the
very
anime
hard not
doesn't
to call
follow
them a
the game
slur.
rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But somehow they
That's how that works, by the way. If you don't know how this works, then you're a nubile, non-alchemic being.
use thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast. Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his
They're like giving him faster than light because they're like, I mean, he stopped a lightning.
Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena,
Barack.
just to name a few. Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's Pokemon. They're not just collecting dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Wait, they're using... Wait, this one is just, can a billion lions beat every Pokemon?
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
What?
I think we know the entirety of Ash's Pokedex completion, right?
Time, his weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur
Why did that need to be in the video?
and Torterra induce status effects and heal with synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim! Or that's what I would say if Tobias didn't action replay a frickin' Latios.
I was gonna say, didn't they lose this one?
Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well,
They did.
4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
Oh, good. There's gonna be like 4Kids jokes in here. 4Kids censor too many boobay.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz.
That's a
Then I'll
really
set
good
my
transition.
Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar.
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost.
Dude. I know Charizard is gonna feature heavily in this battle. Of course it will. But like, I could not give less of a shit about Charizard.
The Viridian Force for the trees.
Fraudazard,
and
yeah.
Fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper level, and that friendship
Sexually.
motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam.
We're literally doing
Charizard came
we're
around.
literally doing faster than light because they dodged Solar Beam.
2. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary,
Solar Beam
Ash
is
will
not
call for
FTL.
the most
Exactly.
Unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss. The
There's a note in a beam.
people's elbow of
Wait,
Pokemon.
while Solar Beam explodes on impact, it explicitly absorbs sunlight for its beam. And in episode 31, Diglett is said to pull its head underground faster than light speed. Dude, you can't be using the Pokédex for feats. It just lies. It's fucking grok.
Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out.
was
Vanillix
cool, by
causes
the way.
The Pokemon world is wild.
There's clearly like a different cut in there, but they were like, fuck, we can't do a retake.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space. Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all.
They're just lying!
I can rock Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions, soar new flying types like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over
They're giving him fucking incredible strength because he carried around the bag that had Nebby in it.
a ton. Oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree, he chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime. The stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force
He has literal aura.
that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This Jackal excels at CQC and shoots steel beams and aura spheres. And with Mega Evolution, Lucario's power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
Which he has to do later.
Mega would have been handy at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros, and he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again.
He won.
Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon
Surely we're going to talk about Greninja, right?
feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash
There
learns to
we go,
synchronize their
okay.
senses and movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
It comes
Stupid
with a
ass
huge
name.
Power increase, but there's a catch. Ash
Pre-watch.
shares Greninja's
Pre-watch
pain.
was not
Ash
pre-watch,
small price
I
to
promise.
Pay for the ultimate water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Yeah, oh, I see. Okay.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They
RD
saved
har
the
har.
world from Lysander, who tried to kill all life. They fought the
What's the problem with that? The fuck is the problem with that?
giants. The Reggie kind, not the New York ones. Who halted Reggie Gigas? Who can tow entire regions?
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Yeah, don't get me started on Alon. Ash did
Don't get me started on Alon.
everything right, but no, Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken? Get your type charts right, 4Kids.
Boomstick, 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Kaiju Gengar! He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a Power Ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt!
That just kills you.
Rainbow Lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash
Yeah, well, that one
journeyed
doesn't
so
seem that
much
hard to kill.
Monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god, a legendary Pokemon whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact,
Okay,
when Ash's
I'm
friends
starting to
band
think that
together,
it's very
they can halt
possible.
Dialga.
I'm starting to think it's very possible that we're cooked. I'm reading these right here and I'm like, Pikachu helped halt Dialga's Roar of Time. I don't know what Dark Magician is doing to that.
Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time.
Yeah,
Is there
no.
a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions, and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! 4Kids, let my boy win! Yes!
Sure. Ash did his best, and he had no regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
Ash realized
Do kids
that
watch
to
the new
him,
Pokemon?
Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu
No.
threw a stick
Oh, okay.
in the air and walked the way it landed. Because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
My nephews do. Okay. All right.
If you want to travel the world like Ash or look as rad as Yugi, then we've got the thread
A sponsor for
This
you.
battle is sponsored by Quince.
You'll
Wait,
like
this is
this.
the
Some
second
Pokemon
sponsor.
staff have owned Quince.
Gift
Amazing.
Many a theorist have tried to solve the
All right, here we
mystery
go.
of ancient
Ancient and terrible
What was
power.
the secret to such a glorious civilization?
Time travel? The divine hand? Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played
They were also all of those other things.
games with sorcery. These magical ceremonies punish dark hearts with swift death.
Yep.
Shadow game.
No, Wiz, they were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink.
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time, and the
Sadly. Like describing soul level torture.
pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It's said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day, Yugi Moto reassembled it and
All right.
wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn
There
that
we go.
jam up! Yugi was a shy kid that
Okay, he's already height mogging Ash by about, what, 5 inches here? That's impressive.
helped run his grandpop's game shop.
But little did he know that
18. He's not 18. He's 18 in D-Sod, right?
completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yami, always willing to lend Yugi a hand.
like 14
and
at the
always
start of
on
this,
demon
right?
time while doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a shadow game.
Whether it's griddle air hockey, Mario Party with chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was
They're kind of swoosing in Season 0 clips here. I think this is fine.
time to knock him down the only way he knows how, playing a children's card game.
And for his L, Kaiba was given a penalty game. Lose or
Mind
cheat against
crush.
Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways.
Okay, so I guess what we've got going for us is magic. Dialga controls the concept of time, but I guess we have, like, magic. That's probably helpful.
Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
Mind
Puzzle is
fuck.
far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
Okay, real quick. Is it the puzzle that makes the monsters real? I thought it was just the concept of a shadow game made the monsters real. Am I crazy?
You can't buy this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by gold.
Both, okay.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this.
The puzzle permits the game. Okay. It's complicated. All right,
Other
okay.
half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya,
Taya is so fucking hot in this
Yugi
exact
and Yami
scene.
learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
with friends Taya,
D-Sod was so good.
Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi
Joseph, come on. What do you want me to say?
and Yami were ready for anything.
Because Yugi had a
D-Sod's great. They made Mokuba bisexual. It's so good.
great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups.
Spells for effects, as you know. Also, the Yugi's first deck is unplayably bad. What do you?
Oh, and Exodi. Oh,
There he
they
goes.
go.
Okay,
That would have actually been a free win, right?
if Yugi's deck is so good, why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my
I'll turn it up a
2,000
little.
card deck.
Okay, all right. Man, we
Good.
really
Why
can't
isn't
make
it
it
the
past
meta? Put me in, coach.
this
Face
one
my
meme.
2,000 card deck.
Don't be too quick to judge. Yugi's a very clever strategist.
They know ball. This is entry-level ball knowledge.
His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool story, Wiz. But what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have him multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him. But I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic
So are we just... Holy shit, it's Celtic Guardian. We're just gonna name all the guys in the deck.
Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning. And the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
We're giving him... Yeah, he's planet level. Haven't you seen what Giant Soldier of Stone did? Come on. That doesn't count, right?
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time, turning monsters
Time Wizard also can control time. Okay, I agree.
to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician,
He's the blue Dark Magician.
and his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
He was
Both are
blue for an
masters
amazing
of
reason.
Dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder.
He's gonna lose the cylinder. I know it's gonna happen. He's gonna lose the cylinder.
Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support
Oh,
monsters,
shut the fuck
too.
up!
Catapult Turtle is a bot
Reddit
with
ass.
a cannon that literally launches
What if he
other
FTKs him?
monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing
Yes.
the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real world card game.
I will say, nothing Ash can do can beat the turn 1 K9 setup.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards. Monster
just
Reborn
listed all the
resurrects
spell
a fallen
cards.
friend. Turn Jump is a time skip, and Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards, like
If things get dicey, he has more trap cards to level the field, like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage
Oh.
directly back
Jesus Christ. I sure hope the D-Sod Dimension guys aren't important.
at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Ctrl-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way.
Okay, so I'm seeing what's gonna happen here. He's got a lot of time-based magic.
Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind.
That was dope as fuck. I will say this is one of the things that, looking back, obviously we all know it now, so it's like, yeah, you know. You remember when they did that. Looking back, it's like, that is so fucking sick.
The mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds.
This was legitimately good writing.
Regardless,
Right,
Yugi
yeah, like
and
there's a
Yami
couple
are
of times in Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark RPG is like this, Battle City's like this, the fucking Duelist Kingdom's like this, where sometimes something happens, you're like, that actually is really clever. Yeah, that's nice.
excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects
I get the
Yami
boomers.
to be
I get
his
Yugi
older
boomers.
half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers.
That's why
resist getting their
brain
souls
sucked
ripped
too much
out,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
and survive
Oh,
attacks
they
from
dodged a
duel
laser, so
monsters.
they're faster
Even
than
the
light
most
now.
common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors.
Oh no! Just like the Pokédex, they're using the vanilla text. No, you can't use the vanilla text. They're gonna be like, he makes a wish off flying fish and wins the whole game.
Cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick.
He comes around, right? I think Yami's biggest hater is probably Thief King Bakura, right?
Who wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
Fuck,
So
man,
Yami
Battle
and
City
Yugi
is
kept
so
dueling on
good.
in a battle city that never wants to end. Or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards
Another situation where I was like, fuck. Sometimes they got the sauce.
to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic.
They're Egyptian? No, I'm It's good that they look like Egyptian people. I'm saying if they made it today, people would be like, why aren't these guys white?
Atem, claiming his place
If I recall correctly, they had to fight for it even back then. Oh, fuck. Never mind. It's never been good.
as the ruler of the afterlife. Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
Which we don't have.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of, screw you, I win.
No kidding, for Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multi-
Okay, wait. This is from the Yu-Gi-Oh! D-Sod art book. The scene around the beginning of the movie is an image of the multiverse, created by Harakti. Oh. Okay, wait. Okay, we might stand a chance here. I didn't know that the actual god from the Bible was on Yugi's side. Hold up, wait a minute.
multiverse with that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left
This
to
might
do.
be free.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic
This was also tight as fuck. Man, the writing in this duel is so good.
and bittersweet. Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or
This was weird. Why'd he come back?
busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Did you ever get in arguments about who won this duel, by the way? The Jade and Yugi duel? I remember people talking to me about it, and I was like, what? Yugi wins. It's like obvious he wins. There's no situation in which he would not win.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem.
I guess we should probably talk about Kaiba destroying the barrier between life and death, right?
Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game, and you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
All right, what are we doing here? Kaiba probably was the alien that built the pyramids. Yeah. all the fucking all of the White Pharaoh edits are just because Kaiba contacted ancient peoples 15,000 years ago. He was like, I need you to put these into motion so I can meet my boyfriend one more time. Kaiba opened the oldest vault. They all duelists, all of them.
The Battle of the Millennium is about to start, but we wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from our friends at Raycon.
Jesus Christ. Don't use their key. Use mine. I have these exact Raycons on me. Folks, these Raycons are really good. I've been using them constantly since they gave them to me for the sponsorship that went up a couple of weeks ago. Honestly, check them out. And use my code, not them.
They have over 3 million customers.
One super hit.
Products are up to 20.com December. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Before we start,
Duel Links mentioned.
let's lay some ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Oh, instead of
given that the
turn-based?
rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
I will say, I used to be really into both Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! At the same time as a kid, and my brother and I would play Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't remember how we did it. I think we used, like, Pokemon rules, and then we multiplied all the values by, like 500, I want to say.
It's time to death battle!
Okay, but Pokemon had the hotter characters. This is cool. Alright, here we go. We're leading Iron Tail here. We're hitting him with a non-fusion spell here. This actually happened, by the way.
Pikachu! This 4-on-4 is tricky.
I love the Fortnite graphics.
Hang in there.
You have spear.
This is what Pikachu will look like in 2013. Why did he bring... Okay, we just got through. He has the creator of the multiverse, and he's like, I am bringing Celtic Guardian.
But I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack. And I
Lightning Blade
set
and
one
Excalibur.
card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Hey guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him up with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
They just totally missed Pikachu there. Buster Blader, I'm gonna be real. You're totally fraudulent.
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
With no monsters on the field, I summon Dark Magician. Told you I was the master.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card.
He's like, what the fuck is it? Could this not have been Mirror Force?
Rise, Dimension Space.
It's functionally just Mirror Force. Oh, okay, so we got Crocodile dug through. I imagine he's a ground type, right? So it didn't do anything because it reflected an electric attack. I'm still with you. Oh, nope, never mind. He died.
Oh, I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
This is an important part of Pokemon history. Turn the hat backwards.
Charizard!
Could 1 billion Tauros be the creator of the multiverse? That's how much it did. That's how I can tell that it's a Charizard attack. Totally fraudulent. Drew 5 there, by the way. Oh shit. Okay, wait. These ones are actually good. So is that Democ? It's probably Magician of Black Chaos. Got a bunch of jobbers. And then Gandora. Gandora's kind of crazy, right? 3 brothers. It's Giga Rays, baby. This duel is finished. That literally Gandora solos, right? You can kill Celtic Guardian. He's not integral. Okay, we have Mega evolved the Lucario to kill Gandora. That's Mirror Force, right? Karibo here, tanking. Summon Spell does lightning. Why are we still doing lightning? Oh, because Charizard's fraudulent. Okay. Shit, right. Wait, oh. Giant Soldier Stone is going to kill Solgaleo because he's in the moon. Okay, so now we get the big guys out. Okay, all right. I'm still with you. Okay, this is pretty fucking cool. As big as the stadium. Let's go. It's a shame he was summoned second, so we can't use second now. Okay, we're doing Dynamax shit now. Here comes Gengar, right? Oh, I get it. Just throwing furniture at these guys. Thank God we don't have to deal with Celtic Guardian anymore. What is this? Oh, this is kind of unfair, right? He's like a shadow. This is kind of an evil spirit he's banishing. This is probably unfair. I don't think I believe this one. It seems kind of bullshit. Ash Greninja. Oh. He's dead. Oh, he's almost dead.
Sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Oh, wait. That was all Pharaoh? Okay. Not to get above Death Battle here. Pharaoh's win rate is laughable compared to Yugi's. Yugi has like a 98. Yugi, like, that's kind of the lesson of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that Yugi was actually the one who was the king of games the whole time. Like, he helped out a washed, homeless gamer to recover his memories.
I just need to believe.
All right, what are we fucking
In
with?
the heart of the cards.
5 here. Okay, Reborn. Reborn the monster. They're doing the dark burning magic they mentioned. We got all 3 gods.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh my god, we're just going Harakti?
This is it.
This actually is it, right?
Magic. Harakti. Joser.
Okay. Listen, I know this person is like lights up the universe, but I mean, clearly the one that invented the universe wins here, right? Okay, they all die here. Everyone dies at once. Swords, too easy. Ash is killed. Literally killed.
Pikachu, let's finish this together.
What the fuck is Pikachu gonna do? We just heard this person created a universe. Oh, we're doing the Z move. 10 trillion lightning bolts. I mean, again, a countable number of lightning bolts, right?
You activated my trap card.
Mirror Force.
Magic Cylinder.
Oh,
With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your life points directly.
too easy. Oh my god. He literally killed them. He killed them in real life. Man, I feel bad. That was not close.
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
It was not close, dog.
KO!
Jesus.
Oh, my childhood. Whiz, quick! I need your tears. We can save him.
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience.
It's not that much to it. One of them has the creator of all universes, right?
Strategy and monsters. Starting with experience. Both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And
That's true.
despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even a Tem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long.
Kind of unfair.
Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience.
Well, not
But when
in
it
cross
comes to
duel. They're not thinking about cross duel feats here.
strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember,
Well, they could mention here they literally make a machine in DSOD to duplicate his strategies, and it can't.
Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse style win was unlikely.
Whoever
But
made that
Ash's
bottle,
secret
have them
weapon is
fired.
his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows
Couldn't even
no
get his
limits.
perfectly
Silly
coiffed
as it
hair.
may
That
sound,
took the
Yugi
longest.
trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and Yugi is determined to support his monsters with
It is hard to be like, okay, all of this shit is magic. But the heart of the cards is a like quantifiable phenomenon.
spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox.
Okay, now time for me to reveal the actual truth. That is also true in real Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate to be like this. I know Jesse Cotton made the Heart of the Cards is bullshit video so you could talk about statistics. It is legitimately important to trust your deck. It is. This past weekend I was playing games and there were a bunch of positions where I was like, if I top deck, you know, X, Y, or Z, I win the game. Otherwise, it's gonna be a tough one. And I go, I know it's on top of my deck. I'm like, I just believe in my cards, and I ripped like a crazy ass draw almost every time.
Where he
It's
bolstered
real,
his
it's
weaker cards
true!
to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality. Not
Sometimes you can also see when your opponent is channeling it. You can be like, you put them on gotta have it, and then they have to fade one draw step and you win. And like, I will make a decision based on if I think my opponent has the heart of the cards or not.
so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on
Simo is a perfect example. How many games did I play against Simo where I'm like, I'm putting him on gotta have Shadal Fusion, and he's on no cards, and he goes, You'll never believe what I drew.
Offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call.
It is kind of cool that Ash tried to punch Mewtwo. I honestly have to give him some. That rocked.
But Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters.
And one of them controls all universes, right? Why are we doing this? One of them controls all universes.
Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ashes can clear out island-wide storms.
And one of them controls all universes.
And are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and even the
They're doing like the radius of the Gardevoir black hole to the dark hole dragon. I mean, it's night and day. Also, he never summons Dark Hole Dragon.
mid-tiers scale to Glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse,
Yeah, right? Like, why even keep talking after this?
surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunstill Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field.
It actually is weird that they never explored the Dialga time stuff with Time Wizard. Like, that seems like a pretty obvious thing that should have been a part of this, right?
Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, relying only on his remaining Pokemon.
Whereas
If Mr.
Yugi only
Mind
has one
faints,
good
no
guy.
more psychic barriers.
Ash doesn't
If he
have
lost
Dialga?
Lucario,
Okay,
no
sure.
more Mega Evolution, and so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had, and he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then,
He should.
reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can, bend fate to draw whatever card he wants. And we didn't even cover them all.
Oh, yeah.
Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner is Yugi Moto.
I mean, man, really does feel like the one that created the universe being at his command is kind of
Death
important.
Battle will be back in 2026. But right now, you can check out our brand new channel. It's called Nightly Brew, and we're playing Dungeons & Dragons, Blood on the Clock Tower, and other games that'll probably blow up in our face. So check it out right now, and make sure to subscribe. Thanks.
BLS shows up in the battle animation for like 10 frames. Oh, man. Good stuff. I never doubted my boy for a second, except for the several minutes I doubted him when they were talking about how Ash wields gods. I even posted this to come back to later. I was like, I'm going to hop in, I'm going to post a comment, I'm going to come back. Total cultural victory. Power scale, let's go.